Well, happy Friday evening. We are so close to our weekend, but before we can close out this work week, we are dealing with some flurries this evening across eastern Indiana and western Ohio. Those moving through mainly the Fort Wayne area, but our temperatures are, of course, staying on the cooler side. We've dealt with the cold temperatures all weekend. We are going to be remaining below freezing as we look ahead to the weekend, but that chance for snow is actually looking to increase slightly more as we look towards early next week. But checking out the current winds, we actually have an area of low pressure sitting about on top of us. That's why you're seeing all the winds change directions all over the map. But it's definitely not too breezy at the moment. Current winds are anywhere from 2 to 5 miles per hour. So it's, of course, impacting those feels-like temperatures as we do feel like the mid-teens. But right now it feels like 8 degrees for us in Fort Wayne. We also have LaGrange and Angola tagging along feeling like 8 degrees. But Bryan and Auburn take the cake for feeling the coldest right now at 7 degrees for the wind chill. But I will say we are expected to see a slight warming trend into the weekend. But what we're dealing with at the current moment, some lighter flurries moving just to the west of the I-69 corridor. Some of those, of course, getting into Metro Fort Wayne. But let's look at the visible satellite. We are dealing with a lot of clouds there. And those clouds, of course, helping keep it cooler. But if you look past the clouds really closely, you can notice that snowpack that's still on the ground. And what that snowpack's doing is it's dropping these temperatures consistently into the single digits for us. That's happened all week, and we're going to do it again tomorrow morning. We could see Van Wert, Decatur, Portland, all again below zero tomorrow morning. So make sure you're protecting those 4 Ps, people, pets, pipes, and plants. But wind chills tomorrow are still going to be frigid. We are going to be feeling like those low single digits throughout Saturday. So any exposed skin, make sure you are covered up. But for the rest of our Friday, we are looking at those flurries continuing to move south. Huntington, Marion can see those, but into tomorrow morning, very cold start. Clouds look to stick around, but I do think we're going to see these clouds clearing out a bit more heading into our Sunday, and that's where we could see temperatures actually warming up a bit more. Going into Sunday, 23 degrees for the high, still well below average this time of year, but by Monday and Tuesday, the upper 20s possible. That's still below the freezing mark. But look at our Sunday and Monday. We could be possibly getting some lighter snowfall really Monday morning, but we are looking to miss out on some snow heading into Tuesday. But overall snow totals looking ahead to next week still look to be pretty slim. We could have some lake effect snow that could impact areas like the I-80 corridor where you get maybe 3 inches, but overall chances still look to be pretty slim. But as we look towards the next 7 days, again, temperatures not getting above the freezing mark, but we are getting into the upper 20s Monday and Tuesday, but temperatures take that big drop tomorrow morning.